actually, I first kind of deeply understood this saying when I was watching the Risto Ventar was teaching in a kickboxing seminar in Hipko for 5-6 years ago, and the dojo was full with the black belts and so on, and a lot of persons who were really good to fight. And then one of the best fighters in Finland, Kuno, was teaching there his kickboxing seminar, and he studied and emphasized the same things what you should emphasize on your first kickboxing lesson. And he was not happy with all these black belts.
I think it applies to everything, because what I see, I mean, what we teach now, there's so much information these days. We teach strangulation, throws, takedowns, joint locks, whatever. But then at some point you realize with some certain students that there's going to be a limit to how good they can become, because the basics are not there.
This is something that we could actually talk more, this kind of basics, but I think the language, we start to have a language problem, because we go so deep issues that we actually don't have words for those. Like what I've been saying about this this autumn, I learned from Timo Klemola this term sooma. So if you look at your, if I look at you, I can say that this is your body. But when you look to yourself, then it's the same in Greek. It's soma, and so
you see your body from
the
inside.
See your body to inside, and that's the key. And I'm only in the beginning of that phase. So I've been also teaching and looking to bodies and asking that, hey, with your body, can you do this? But now even the terminology, even in Finnish, this is actually quite difficult to discuss. How do you see your own body and how to do things with your own body using term soma? So, and in here I'm actually in the beginning. I have just kind of noticed that, hey, we can actually skip. Of course, if people are, in a random positions, random positions, but quite quickly you can say that, hey, your body should be in this and this position, and quite quickly I think also the real tools for development, you don't have any more real tools if you discuss about the person's body, but you should discuss about soma, which includes, producing power, taking power towards you, stuff like this. We only have technical terms for these, and the terms should be totally different than technical.
Yeah, I think this relates back to what I mentioned. Ari Lauren told me that listen to the teacher inside you. Yeah, I think it's about the same thing. But yeah, very important that you brought out the name Timo Klemola, Finnish. Long-time karate practitioner and teaching, but I would say in a pretty early stage started to do more Tai Chi and Qigong exercises. Yeah. But his writings is something that we both really ammenta, kind of sip knowledge from, so to speak.
Yeah. And also both of we have been practicing with in a physical way with him in different seminars and so on. So, but he's kind of pioneer there. Unfortunately, from my perspective, he has gone to the directions, different directions than a kind of fighting. He's not going to the fighting context. He's going to the other context. But his ideas and what he's bringing out, how we should bring those to the kind of real type of fighting, and those are two different worlds. And in there I'm really in the beginning, but it's actually really interesting path right now for me to see, to look this kind of internal stuff versus fighting stuff. So how do you combine Tai Chi and boxing in terms what we know?
Yeah, I agree with you. I would like to learn more from Timo, definitely, but yeah, he's gone on maybe a different path than we have.
Yeah.
But my guess is, Timo, you can correct me later if I'm wrong, but Timo...
I think most probably we are.
I think Timo has done what he enjoys. And what
definitely. And it's a really good thing.
Yeah.
But where are you aiming, Ante? What's your next goal or target? Either secret or...
slowing down the downward spiral. At least that's how it feels now. I mean, doesn't matter how much I would train. I will never be physically the same condition as good as I was maybe 10-15 years ago. But of course, the understanding of the martial arts, that's something I want to understand more. What are the principles that all the fighting arts are built upon? That's of course one thing, and I'm very much interested in the pedagogical side, how to systematize structure in order to more efficiently teach martial arts to future generations.
Yeah. But how about still this shuhari? I think you have developed further this kori uchinari here in Finland, and this is truly kind of a unique system. It has so many parts and so on. But we were earlier talking about these persons who have a karate as a hobby. So do you have ideas to somehow simplify it down or?
Yeah. I think it's about finding the core principles. I mean, martial arts, it's such a broad thing.
Yeah.
With all the fighting distances and soft approaches, harder approaches, but to narrow it down, kind of, what do you call it? Make it as compact as possible.
Yeah.
But still getting as much out of it as possible. That's
a good goal.
Yeah.
That's a good goal. Yeah.
And I think it comes down to pedagogics. Well, of course, structuring, but pedagogics, how to impart not only what to practice, but like you've been more and more pointing out, that how to do it.
Yeah.
To
how to do the simple stuff right.
Yeah.
And first you have to select what is the correct simple stuff. So like basically have a love and hate relationship like to karate kihon or the basic techniques, because I think the idea of repetition is really good, but, and big but, with one T. Sorry, you can skip that. Okay. all right. So is that kihon is really important if and only if you select the right things there. If you really select the basic core things, both what wise and how wise, you select the right things there, and then you have a lot of repetition about these key issues. But somehow I feel, even in kori uchinari nowadays, I feel that what's the core? What's the starting point?
Yeah, what is it that we're coming back to and understanding for the first time? What is it that really is? Yeah, and that's
it's not just the techniques. It's also how you do the techniques, but if you can select the starting point in a right way, everything else is much easier then.
Yeah.
Much
maybe
easier.
It's like Timo Klemola once said that everything you need it's here. We just need to understand the posture and understand relaxation. I'm not there yet. So.
Yeah. There is a lot of truth in there, but somehow I doubt that it's not the whole truth in there.
You want to say something about Ronin?
Yeah, I kind of envy you. Hey Ante, we have had a good session here.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for that, and thanks to everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. I really look forward to this. We did. Looking forward to doing this all over again. We didn't cover nearly all topics. Lots of things we could be discussing.
I think we were only in the beginning.
Probably, yeah. But that's all for now.
Hey, have a nice year 2021.
Cheers.